You feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. And it's too much sometimes, mix the potion. Mix it up, girl, put it in motion. Are you burning or dying? There's no compromising. Make up your mind, we're running out of time. It's so hard to try, but it feels one-sided. Just make up your mind, lay it all on the line.
Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, wherever you are in this world. Welcome to the edition of Bae-Chan After Dark. It's your boy, the Cardi Experience here, along with my co-host, and of course, there's a little new square down there.
Hey.
Hi.
Can I say something? You don't look like
Say
that.
something. No. So that picture is me when I was very, very inebriated and very, very high, exactly a year ago last Saturday at the last year's pool party. So,
we should talk about the party this episode too, because that was fun.
Yeah, we can go over that.
Minus the fact that I got shot in the eye about 6 times. But
shot in the eye.
Girl, they was taking me out
and not the good kind.
Not the way that you think.
Is there a good way to get shot in the eye?
There's not.
It's a risk to the reward. I feel
it's not that kind of shot in the eye. So Cardi and I went to a pool party over the weekend.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that. Everyone introduce themselves. Oh, Pinky, you started talking.
It's your girl Pinky Senpai back for another episode. Don't get used to it because I'm probably gonna roll out after this.
Damn. Oh wow.
I'll be around every once in a while.
Good while lasted.
Look, now I'm taking on more of a producer role for y'all. Like I really am about to try and start curating some more content for y'all to talk about on the show and organize. So I'm still here. I'm just gonna be behind the camera. So.
No problem.
That's fake.
Don't lie. Don't do me that way. Yeah. Don't do me.
Go ahead, Lala. Since you here on time,
right?
You here don't care.
That's so crazy. Like I can't be on time. I can be on time as long as we set the time to start after I'm already ready. Y'all be early. I don't be late. Anyways, it's your girl Lala Surrender. Don't forget to see you guys can catch me on all social media platforms at Lala Surrender. The name's not there. Neither am I.
All right, and the new person, Bug. Right? Is that right? I'm saying that right?
Actually, yes, you did. Some people say Bog, which I don't.
That sounds fucking stupid.
It does. And it is.
Welcome,
my first thought goes to J-Bug from B2K.
B2K?
So that's why I'm like, how would you get Bog?
It's really short for Boogie. I like to dance.
That's what J-Bug was
love to dance.
Yeah, J-Boogie.
Yeah.
J-Boogie with the hoodie.
But I might change it again. I don't know, because I done changed my name a few times. I'm Jazz now. I have a friend that calls me Blue. And it's really
Blue. How do you identify yourself?
Pronouns.
Or it, they, whatever.
Not it, babe. You're still a person.
It's a person.
It removes your humanity. Your thing at that point.
It thing.
Wait, how you gonna argue about somebody's pronouns?
I mean, if she want to identify as it,
defeats the purpose.
Let her be it.
Like my sister want to be an it too, so I just
she it. Right?
You said you can be a plant now?
See, I like that.
She's
She
it.
can be an inanimate object.
I'm that bitch.
Okay,
Yeah.
but now that's making me think of Cousin It from the Addams Family.
Yeah, we're not.
Oh,
She
that
said
kind of
blue
shit.
and it's blue.
Blue
I'm with you.
It is
That's
blue.
right. I'm a
See,
fucking folding chair. Just
I was
deal
gonna say
with
I
it.
could see Blue when you had the blue locks. Like that was so fitting for you. That
You know, I still go in the bathroom and touch my locks every.
you still have them?
Yeah, I kept them.
Okay, so
Hold on to theirs.
Book, where are you from?
I'm from Maryland. I actually am one of Jules' best friends because she.
Don't call me by that name. That's not my name on the show.
Damn. Pinky. God, dog.
Yeah, you gotta make that switch.
Nobody would have known. They would
Crazy.
have just been like, I wonder
Who
who
is that?
person is. That's her best.
No, because it's not the first time it's happened, and I'm like, stop it.
Yeah,
That is not my name.
It's your
Pick and
personality.
choose, pick
We're-
and
I'm
choose
fucking
your
your
life.
personality now. So I'm Pinky, one of Pinky Senpai's best friends. We met in college. Did not like each other.
No, when we first met,
It was
it took 3 interactions for us to like each other.
time to warm up. Yeah. I think we did that dinner / lunch thing the first time.
Yeah, and we were kind of cool then, but we weren't like we were like cats, where it was like you introduced 2
I
cats,
peeped you.
and the same was like I'm watching you, and like no, we weren't hostile the first time we met, but we were like, I don't know you, like,
Peeping from across the alley, kind of
right?
thing. But the second time we was beefing.
We was beefing because I was in her house being aggressive, like being annoying, but I was being annoying on purpose, not because of her, but because of her
early.
best friend.
Leave out the bright and early. It was like 9 a.m.
9:30, 10 o'clock. She be exaggerating.
You got fans coming up saying Pinky's back.
Facebook
Facebook user.
I don't know who that is because it says Facebook.
I don't know.
user.
Sorry, Facebook user. But if you jump over to YouTube, it will say your name.
I was gonna say I do see you though.
I'm gonna go find out who it is right now.
There you go. All right, well,
But
thank
yeah,
you
so-
for coming on the show, though.
Yeah.
Appreciate you popping up.
Leaving in the
Friend,
forward.
any friend of Pinky Senpai
Yeah,
is a
that's
friend of mine.
Crystal Mommy.
Oh, that's what I had a feeling.
Somebody mother? Who mother?
Crystal. It's Crystal.
I heard Crystal
Crystal's mother.
Mommy, and I'm not gonna hold you. I thought it for like a second, and then I said that wouldn't make sense.
Wait, why is someone's mother simping for you? What is going on?
She's been. Oh God, what was her original name? Because she switched it to Crystal Mommy like a year ago. It was something else before. Like she's been watching us for a minute, but she has been simping for me forever.
Oh! I remember who it was.
Liv, yes, there we go. Liv.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Liv. Where you been at, girl?
Living her best life.
Clearly, because she hasn't been around.
So
So
taking care of her
your
baby.
face shows back up, and she back. Oh, Pinky back in the mix. What's up, girl? Trying to
What can
highlight
I
you.
say? The people love me.
That's very true.
They
That's very
do.
true. All right. So topics for today, we're talking about us being Blerd folks in the dating realm, and how is the best way to meet other Blerd folks and get in each other's pants and send each other nasty stuff.
I was gonna say, do we want to give a quick recap of the pool party first, and then
Do we
get
want to do
into
that
the
first?
Party.
We could talk about the party.
It was like the party wasn't. It was like that'll be faster than since half of us.
Cardi's
weren't
trying to
in
get into
attendance.
this episode.
Even though Bug got an invite, she didn't come. But
That's okay. All right. So there was a pool party down in Maryland this past Saturday. HNIC hosted a pool party. You know how they get down with all the good parties and freakniks and stuff.
it was actually mad lit. Like it was a good time. This was like
It was a very good
I
time.
was like it was so.
So it was
super
like,
fun. I invited
Thing was
you.
neon, and there was like water guns and
Ooh.
grown ass balloon fights that got really heated.
Cardi got me in the tit. He tried to kill me with a
I
water
hit her
balloon.
in the titty.
With a water balloon right over my heart, right here. I was like, "Oh man, woman down."
Yeah.
He tried to kill me. It was.
Oh,
it was
and then
it was
here
a
comes
calculated attack. Oh,
Spider
Cam's
Cam.
here.
There you go.
It was a calculated attack. Cardi tried to end my life with a water balloon at that party.
Spider came.
Barely convinced.
That water balloon fight got real. Let alone I throw really fast, so it stung every time you got hit.
Apparently, I accidentally hit a dude in the dick with a water balloon.
Was it an accident?
It was because it was dark, and I just was like,
was. You just
Precision aim.
not even just literally was
Lost
throwing
it.
water balloons over the shield. Did not see where it was going, and
Yeah, them bitches hurt.
They did. They stung.
And I realized, like, I throw like a baseball around like 65 miles an hour. So
you did.
On a roller balloon.
It left a little mark on my chest for a little bit. It did.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry. Not the boob. You know how much I love boobs. I wouldn't do it.
I was gonna say, I was like, Cardi came over to apologize, and he was like, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
So sorry.
Like, okay.
I'm so sorry. But so then water guns fight, and then it was good music vibe, and everyone was blurred. Like everyone was blurred. Everyone had some type of anime tattoo on them. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was lit. I saw people from DreamCon there.
Bunch of ass and titties.
Yeah.
Bouncing around.
Blerd event.
It was cool. It was a good time. But like definitely I was like, oh, I'm low key mad that I've missed all the ones before this because that one was really fun.
Yeah, one last year was really fun too. But this year was good.
I think we do it every year for Curtis's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So this is the second year I've been me and Ty, our second year going. But yeah, it was a fucking good time. So areas like that when Blerd folks, like I said, come together and nerd out. There was like a station that you can buy waist beads and anime paddles.
Oh, nice!
Yeah,
it was really good quality, and it just had like random folks on there. Like, it had like a Tachi and with this.
She had
leather chain thing on there.
Yeah. Okay, because I was going to ask what type of paddles. Are we talking like regular paddles? Or
like beat your ass paddle. Yeah.
They was the wooden. They was about this long with the leather grip, wooden, lacquered. It was nice. It was nice. Like could be decoration, could be useful. Both ways.
That.
I used it once. I was like, oh, these ones are pretty.
I got her card. I'll show you.
I'm like, I just learned about Impact Play yesterday, today. They're Blerd, but I'm like, paddles don't sound too terrible.
No, Impact Play is great and can actually be used to help get over some traumas, honestly.
Or start traumas. Who knows?
No, let's not traumatize people with.
Depending how you use it.
No lie. Like it definitely can be used poorly, but positives. But yeah, the party was fun. We had a good time. It was open bar, open food. Like,
oh yeah,
good time.
I was lit. I was drunk for hours.
That
hours.
Is a vibe.
I had to fucking drive.
It
was all good.
We took an Uber back to my pops' house because it was down the road from where it was, and I got in my car to go pick up the wings.
And titties, Gambit.
Hella ass and titties.
I seen them. I was like this close. They were in my face. I seen it.
But yeah, I got in my car to go pick up the wings that we ordered, and as I was driving, I was like, "Oh,
I'm not okay yet."
You fucked up my whole stomach, Pinky.
Did they?
Girl. So the food was going really quickly, but I had literally drunk like a gallon worth of alcohol.
Yeah,
I was like
he always
really
has
hungry.
The big ass.
I had this big container of just fucking Jamaican rum punch. I'm just drinking it. I'm like, yo, I'm so hungry. These little ass sandwiches ain't doing it right now. Pinky, save my life. Get me and Ty some wings. She was like, all right, what you want? I was like, I want honey barbecue and whatever Ty want. Like,
and I definitely think I got your order wrong, but
you got my order wrong. She ordered the most fucking spiciest wings on the goddamn menu.
Ty's wings were spicy. She wanted spicy. They mixed them together in the same box. I know they were gonna do it like that.
Shit. Every one of them was ass firing hot.
I definitely only picked one spicy one. The other one was definitely like
I'm eating it and I'm crying, and I can't stop because I'm so goddamn hungry. Nose is all snotty. It's like, yo, I can't stop eating. I'm so hungry.
Whoa, I know it.
It was
not spicy food with alcohol. A stomach full of alcohol, no sir.
Oh man, that was rough. Oh well, this is the HNIC Blerd pool party. Hopefully, we can throw one of our own.
Yes,
one day.
So if my dad allows, we can throw one at his house next summer because he'll have his own in-ground pool with jacuzzi.
Word.
So,
word.
All right, we're gonna hope that fucking falls through because that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it should be good.
Or make it somewhere, or get an Airbnb with a pool that's halfway closer for folks.
No, because you know how Airbnb be. They be wanting to shut stuff down, call the cops.
Yeah, that's also true too.
And my dad's house is literally in the middle of the woods. He got one neighbor, and they would not bother us.
So turn up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I can take it. As long as they don't play go-go all fucking day.
If y'all look, what it is, we'll plan for our pool party next year. There will be go-go at this party. You know that. It's in Maryland party. There's gonna be go-go.
Not the whole
go-go is black
No,
folks
not the whole
music.
time. Not the God no. Not the whole
But
time.
no,
Listen up.
the
Just a
DJ
sprinkle to let you know that you in PG County.
Don't that sound like the setting to a scary movie? Like
what?
Black folks in the middle of the woods.
Did y'all see The Blackening? Because low key.
Don't do that.
I don't
know.
In the day, I was gonna say in the daytime, the house is perfectly fine.
Oh no.
In
the daytime, the house is perfectly
big ass
fine.
cities, you can't swim.
I didn't say I couldn't float. I said I can't swim.
Okay, I was making sure. Because if you can float, then that's half the battle of swimming.
There is no lifeguard on duty.
My flotation devices.
Like, fucking better well be.
I'm not even lying. I'm going to water day right here. Like
I believe it.
She probably got to her head.
She just do this to stay afloat. She's like, ugh.
Yeah.
That's it. I'll be good to go.
Okay.
But yeah, we can plan for one next year. We'll announce the date in advance so y'all can book flights.
Ooh, she said book flights.
Because they on the West Coast.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, if it was like the same weekend of like Blerd,
that's exactly what I was about to say, and I was like,
"You really trying?"
But I don't know if I'm going.
You trying it? That's a Thursday through Sunday thing.
Right? I was like, Blerd can be exhausting, dog. Like, I don't know when we.
But that's why that's something perfect to do on a Sunday.
Yeah, it would be.
It would because
like, after the con is over, everybody calm down. You just go to the house, chill at the pool. I mean, that's what we did at DreamCon. So, like,
that's true.
Just chill at the pool after the con and wind down before you gotta catch your flights home.
I never did get to the pool at DreamCon.
What was you doing?
At the con, and then I went to the airport because I was tired of dealing with people. So I was like, just take me to the airport and I'm gonna sit here by myself for a couple hours.
Word. That sounds like a very thing to do.
You know me.
When that
Law has come to know me. She knows that I have to get my nap in at the con. If I don't, I'm not happy.
Well, you know, nap time is simultaneous with pool time. You just gotta choose what you're gonna do during that time.
That's true. That is very true. I could have napped by the pool.
You could have.
I could have. But there was a really comfortable bed in the AC that also worked as a really nice. I was like, I'm just gonna go nap in my room.
You would have had you a nice tan.
I was gonna say, I was like, if I had napped by the pool, I would have required clothes and would have had tan lines. I got to sleep naked in my room.
A tan wouldn't hurt you.
No, it wouldn't. I did tan a little bit this summer, though.
Did you?
I did, actually.
Yeah, girl, you light skin. Get that tan on. But if you want pictures, I can add me on at the Cardi Experience on Instagram if you want to see pictures of the pool party because I put them there. Pinky's had some on hers. Good time.
I got tagged and stuff.
You can't advertise hers. Hers is private.
You can feel free to look at mine. I had some nice little hoochie daddy swim trunks on.
You were not the hoochiest of daddies at that party, though.
No, I ain't never aimed to be. I'm just saying I'll be in the bracket, but I'm never taking gold in that category.
I mean, they was like 3-inch inseam short. I was like,
yeah, I need my balls to breathe a little bit. Yeah,
Them Jones was just enough to cover.
Oh, that sounds real nice.
He ain't have it like that though, so it wasn't like it was like extra great to look at. But it was.
But points for trying though.
Points for trying. He was chatting up that other little.
And they were neon.
They were neon. They were neon
like,
yellow.
Look at me, but there's nothing to look at.
Basically, well, it wasn't like nothing to look at, but it wasn't like giving what I would have liked it to give. But he was chatting up that little shorty in for a little bit at the light skin jump with the braids, with the bucket hat.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was chatting her up for a little bit, so I was like, maybe he's succeeding in a way. I don't know. It wasn't my business. I was doing.
I'm about to go look at the party.
And what were you doing?
Drinking, swimming,
conversating,
getting shot by water guns
in the face,
in
the eye,
flirting. I did get a man's number that day. Have I done anything with it since? No.
Oh man,
those are nice. Nice
to follow up with you about that. Like, how'd that work out?
It has not.
You're like glow in the dark trunks.
Yeah, my trunks were fucking fire, yo. Me and Ty had the reflective swimsuit, so we was like, we took a picture of us.
Y'all was cute with the matching swimsuits.
Yeah,
it looked low key.
That's how we do.
It was packed up in there.
It was like 30 some odd people up in that joint.
Mm-hmm.
It's working.
It was a good time. It was fun. But speaking of me not doing anything with that man's number, we can transition into online dating.
Like getting other people's numbers.
Right.
So dating inside the Blerd community is a big fish in a small pond.
Yes,
because kind of everyone
Sure.
knows one another,
yeah.
and especially if you're within the kink community inside the Blerd community,
Yeah.
you're pretty much kissed everybody.
Yeah.
So
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't.
I mean,
trust me,
it's not even not necessarily that you kissed everybody, but like
you did kind of.
you kind of did, but like people know you.
yeah, either suck the clit or the dick, one way or another. It's going to happen. Folks swap and folks leave one partner, get another partner within the same thing. It's a mess.
Yeah, I've had two, and that's it for me. That's
yeah, you know.
That's it. I can't moving forward. You can't be in a single Blerd group. No Blerd discords. No anime conventions with black people. Your friends better be white. They better be whiter than white.
Jesus.
No more Blerds.
I guess this is why we're having this show and see how we can expand the area of people.
I found a gym in there.
I was going to say,
locked the fuck out of there real quick.
I was like, she definitely.
I was like, you got a good one, baby. You got a good one.
Yeah, you got in, you got out.
And you know what I'm saying?
You.
In the pool and was like,
Sis has been happy. Sis has been glowing.
In there.
And took it. Boy, it got sucked out, but that's that's the best way for it.
Look, she did what she had to do.
You know what I'm
secured it and got it out.
Secured
Manifestations.
Right. I don't know. I've had mixed. No, I don't know. I can't. I feel like every relationship is a learning opportunity. That's how I'm trying to look at these things now.
Sure, that's a good way to do it.
I was gonna say I've learned what I will and will not tolerate anymore. I'm still open to Blerds, but like at the same time, I'm real like, who do you know that I know? Who can vouch for you? Who like
those mutual friends?
Like vetting. It's a vetting process at this point. Like,
but even because the one was vetted, and it still wasn't.
Who was vetted?
We didn't come up with a code name for that one. And I don't want to say it.
Bleep.
That's gonna be putting that name on. The one we was texting about earlier. Being dry.
That Negro.
Yeah, you're right. Correct. You are correct. He was.
I feel sorry for that man.
He was vetted, and it was.
He was vetted, but he was also warned, and he didn't listen.
That's facts. Because one thing about me, you gonna get the truth. I'm gonna tell you right up front. But people don't be telling you right up front.
They don't.
And this is an open question for folks in the comments too. So if you're dating or dated in the Blerd pool, what are your thoughts and comments, and what do you think? How can we make this an easier, connection for other people?
Honestly, I think we need to have more like events that allow people to meet people. So like I had moderate success at BlerdCon a couple years ago when there was a speed dating panel. I ended up dating the host from the speed dating panel for a couple months.
Oh wow.
Connecticut.
Okay. Because I was getting Connecticut confused with Snaggletooth.
No, not Snaggletooth. No.
Okay.
Not Snaggletooth.
Oh, the way that these code names be flying is disrespectful.
I didn't want to call him the Coon Eater. That was
the Coon Eater. Oh Lord.
She means raccoons, not like. But no,
that could go either way.
No, not him.
It could.
No, but like I've had like a little bit of success, and like honestly, I feel like I don't know, like the next person that I date, I definitely would like for them to be in the Blerd community, but I need them to understand con etiquette, because if you're not cool with con me, I don't want to deal with you. Because in a comedy, it's not even like OD flirtatious. Like y'all know what I'm like at cons, but if you can't keep up with my energy at the con, I want no parts. If you're trying to drag me down or be a wet blanket at the con, get out. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I want no parts.
What if they just don't go to the con with you? But
that's fine. But also don't feel some type of way because you saw that I was at a con and I had a good time and I had a good time without you. That's what I don't need.
Yeah,
that's some other stuff.
So it's like either come with me and be cool or stay home and be cool. But you can't stay home and be salty that I went because guess what Pinky Senpai does multiple times a year. Go to cons.
Go to cons.
You know, your girl's gonna be at Baltimore Comic Con this weekend. So
I'm going with
that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's this weekend, bro.
It is this weekend.
I came out of nowhere. I wish I had a heads up on that. I would have put my bid in for a ticket.
I think I swooped in and grabbed the last two.
Yeah, you did.
So, because I didn't think y'all were gonna come since y'all.
I'm gonna let it slide.
Y'all ain't feel it. Well, it is only like an hour both ways for both of us.
Right. I could have sworn that. If I can make it a BlerdCon, I can make it a little bit more. I go through Baltimore to get to DC.
To BlerdCon. That is true.
I can make it work. Shit.
I was about to
say, you have a good time.
It don't hurt to still go.
I got dibs on next year.
People be getting extra passes all the time.
That is true. I was gonna say, you know how easy it is to finesse a pass to a con, like.
Honestly, you could do that too. Just pass the joint right behind you. I just enter.
Just go to cons, like just to chill and get in, and then get invited back the next year with those same people who got him in, and then now you just go to cons for free.
Now you just go to cons,
right?
Mm-hmm. I don't think I'm at that level yet, but I'm gonna get there.
That's not like I paid.
Get you a nice camera. Take pictures of cosplayers. Sometimes those cosplayers, they have like pool at those cons, and they can swing an extra badge. Like, oh, this guy's with me. He's taking pictures of me all day. And your payment is take pictures of them all day.
Right.
That's fire.
I was gonna say, or get in with one of the vendors, or like as a sponsor. Like, there's ways to finesse to get in.
Right. I used to try and hit up some cons.
Right.
Why do people keep saying that to me? Like I got secret codes and stuff. I don't.
I bet you do. Lala, you that girl on the West Coast.
She got the Riz. That's what it is. Because Lala be everywhere. Right. Every time we see, like, she popping and be like, "Oh yeah, I did this," and it's like, "Wait, girl, what is everywhere?"
Don't be sitting down
at all.
But that's the way you're supposed to live life,
right? Especially when you can, absolutely.
Right. You as young as you gonna get.
Gotta be in the right place at the right time.
I wish we had some more men watching the show. I see Charlie in the comments. Charlie, you've been through some cons. Hopefully, you're still listening.
Yeah,
but,
I was gonna say,
dating at cons or hooking up with folks at cons are definitely different than it is for men than it is for women. Because it's like
that was a goal of mine for a while.
You're a man. You walking out with your dick out, like, "Hey, ladies, I'm here.
Like,
you see my cosplay?
I'm about to go to this.
Feeling me? What's up?"
The amount of dudes that wear full body like bodysuits and don't wear cups of any kind at cons stresses me out.
I mean, but should they have to if we don't have to wear bras?
A nipple is not the same as some chub poking through.
Like, what's wrong with
it? I mean, if they can control the chub, it's not really.
It's not even
a big ass cup pump.
Yeah, let them be free. I imagine a cup cannot be fun to wear.
No, and like I'm not saying that you have to be like uncomfortable at the con for sure, but it's just it always catches me by surprise. Like, it catches me off guard, and a lot of 9 times out of 10. It's somebody.
A lot of guys wear the ballerina belts.
Huh?
What are those?
Ballerina belts.
Oh, the ones that help you tuck.
They just like kind of hold everything in together so it don't move.
I ain't wearing that.
That's the other part about it. It's like they be running and doing stuff, and it's just like
that sounds so.
That's freeing, ain't it? Don't you like that?
I do.
It's natural. It's free habitat. Just
I don't dislike it. It always catches me off guard, and 9 times out of 10, it's somebody in the
because we know that y'all looking like,
and
we know it. And like, y'all might be sly or the pickle, but we know you looking. Exactly.
What the boys be saying? If you ain't want us to look, you wouldn't have it out.
I mean, unless you're doing it for your damn self, but
that's a little. Yeah, that's problematic.
They want to be seen. Let's be real.
I'm just like swinging like a helicopter.
I was waiting for the other side of the problem.
To the helicopter.
I was see, I'm like Aisha said, I'm looking and laughing a lot of the time, not looking to admire. Like it doesn't do nothing for me
until you find the right one and be like,
it's fun.
Wait a minute.
It's entertaining, but it's not anything for me. Like
I'm not trying to be turned on. I'm trying to be entertained.
Entertained, yes.
Entertainment.
I was gonna say if somebody hits me with
I
that,
want to be entertained. I want to see some nice nipples showing.
That's exactly what I was about to do.
Poking all out.
Yeah, and they be having the whole. I mean, and my thing is, everybody's sweating, and we already know. Let's add that for one of the reasons why it's hard to date Blerds. They don't know how to use deodorant correctly. So
DreamCon didn't stink. I'll say that.
Shut up.
It didn't. They kept it cool, and it did not stink. And there were people walking around with free deodorant in boxes. So
I am so proud. that actually.
I was like, I caught a whiff of body odor one time.
I don't understand why that even exists.
All the after parties I went to, the ones that was crowded, the ones that was sweaty, the ones that was, just none of them had a smell.
So also, we got to go to the official after party next year because I didn't go this year and it looked lit and I kind of want to go next year. So
I was
like, I might actually.
I went on Saturday night. DJ Taylor Senpai did his shit. Like,
did you already get y'all tickets for DreamCon next year?
Huh?
Did you already get y'all stuff situated for DreamCon next year?
Not yet.
I've booked my B&B. Tickets haven't dropped yet, so.
They drop on the 15th.
Man, you booked your Airbnb already?
Full drop. They're gonna have 4 drops this year.
They are. The last one's still gonna be that upgrade drop, but they're gonna have 3 regular ticket drops.
You staying at the same place you stayed this time?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna try to get on the last.
I was gonna say we'll talk after, but there might be room for you at that one. But yeah, so no, DreamCon was lit. I'm like, I enjoyed it. It did not stink. Cons are as fun as you make them. Got a contact on a sugar mama.
If you get one, let me know.
Pinky, maybe you can answer this one.
So based off of what I heard from other people at the con, it's not worth it to get the upgrade.
Listen, I am not upgrading my ticket.
Yeah, La upgraded hers. I didn't.
I was going to upgrade and trying to get the upgrade was just as hard as trying to get the freaking tickets.
What did the upgrade get you?
So you have to pay for an upgradable ticket, and then not everybody's able to upgrade, even though you paid extra to be able to upgrade. And then for the people who did actually pay extra again for their upgrades, a lot of them said that there was not really an upgraded experience at the con.
Right. They still had to wait in lines. People were cutting in front of it. Like it was. That's why I was like, I don't.
And that was an issue before, so I don't know why I thought I'm gonna upgrade.
I don't like that
because it's gonna be a bigger venue and it's gonna be way more people. So maybe I need to be VIP this time. And I was like, no. But then again, I had a press pass, so it didn't even matter.
Oh my god! I thought of a really good idea. What about a Blerd trip out the country?
We can talk about it.
Like it don't gotta just be at cons. Like
Blerd a cruise.
A Blerd cruise is nice. I think HNIC is actually trying to do one.
There's so many people that keep trying to do it. Yeah. It just don't. It works like any other group trip activity.
Pretty much.
50 people say they're gonna do it. Then when it's time to pay, it might be 30 people. The people that actually start making payments might be 20, and then when the trip come out, it's like 13.
10 that actually show.
Right.
I mean, I would like to do like a Mecca trip. Like, hey, all the Blerds, let's go to Japan. Just bomb Japan real quick. And just do that.
Make them real confused as the influx of black people comes in.
They'll lose their goddamn mind.
Find an all-inclusive resort. Tell everybody to book the resort for these days and show up. Whoever shows up, we all nerd out together. If they don't show up,
they missed it.
I'm still at a non-inclusive resort. I just might not nerd out.
Right. And even for what you were saying, like with the cruise, people might back out. I learned the hard way. I tell people they gotta pay me $50 up front, and you don't get it back. So if you don't come, that $50 is going to go to somebody else.
Non-refundable deposit.
Absolutely, because we grown now. You gotta
You ain't no backing out of the trip at the last second. You talking about you ain't got your money together. You've known about this trip for over a year.
I gotta get my passport. Like, no, bitch, you had 6 months to get your passport.
Get your passport. Baby.
I do actually need to get another one. Mine expired back in February, and I just haven't had a chance to do the thing. But I'm gonna do the thing soon. So
there you go.
This week?
You don't notice?
No, because I'm not gonna do it this week. I'm gonna do it next week. I don't have time to do it this week. If I did, I would, but I don't. So.
All right, well, Pinky, but I'm assuming y'all single, right? Y'all single and ready to mingle?
Single, sort of, kind of, not really ready to mingle. Like, enjoying being seen, but not trying to be obligated.
Yeah, she's not.
Okay, I can live with that. So, if you are on dating apps, what dating apps are you currently on now?
None, because I hate them all.
Hinge, Bumble. I said I was going to make a Facebook one. So, I actually want to, it's so crazy that this is the topic because I put out a status, I want to say last week, about what people love about dating apps and what they hate and which ones they love and hate. Because I kind of want to do like a 50 first dates before a black girl getting into dating.
Oh.
Like, I want to like get on these different apps and kind of see how the experience is. So far, Hinge to me is the best. I hate Bumble. I know some people will probably love Bumble, but I don't like having to be the first person to speak to you. I don't want to speak
on the first. I speak on the first occasion very rarely. Like the number I pulled this weekend was me being bold because I had been like drinking for a little bit, and I was like, I had him since I got there, and I was like, yeah, I'm not leaving here without his number. So I went and got it.
Right.
Also, I haven't done.
I liked your picture. I liked your profile. That is me. That's
read my mind.
Like low key. But
wait, did y'all see that girl on TikTok and the dude stole her shoes?
What?
You said what?
He stole her shoes.
What? Child, where did you?
Girl was on TikTok. She matched with a guy on a dating app. Okay, they matched on a dating app. He never messaged her or whatever like that. But she casually bumps into him on the street. Right? So she's like, whoa, what the heck? So now he messages her on the dating app like, hey, funny bumping into you. So they start talking, chatting it up or whatever, and they decide that they're going to meet up and hook up, right? I guess they maybe met up first and then hooked up. But anyways, they end up back at her place. They doing it, they getting it on. They talking about fucking the shoes that she had. You know, those Mary Janes?
Yes.
The black patent leather Mary Jane with
the
heels.
Yes. The like $600 ones, the OG ones.
No,
yes. He's talking about her shoes because she had the boots. And he was saying he wanted some boots or whatever like that. So anyways, the next morning, he wanted to show her a Spotify playlist. So she shows him her phone or Spotify or whatever, so he could show her this playlist on Spotify. And he's like, oh, I couldn't find it or whatever. They got it on one more time in the morning before he left or whatever. Now she's at home and she's chilling. She's like, yo, where the fuck is my shoes? Now she don't want to immediately like accuse him. So she's looking up and down all through her house. Where these
shoes don't get up and walk away on their own.
She's like, all right, I'm gonna just ask him, since we was talking about him last night, if he saw where I put them. She goes to the dating app to message him. They're unmatched. Goes to her phone so she can go to his phone number. When he asked for the Spotify playlist, he deleted his shit. She had no way of contacting this man. She called her phone company. The phone company said,
criminal.
We can't give you a printout of all your calls until the billing cycle.
I'm gonna be on that same street. I bump into him every day.
TikTok goes viral.
So I run into him again.
I'm gonna have to bump into
you. The TikTok goes viral and they find him.
Ooh, come on, TikTok. Come on, TikTok. TikTok will find you. If there's one thing TikTok is good for, it is finding somebody.
Not only did they find him, they found his girlfriend.
Wearing the shoes?
She wore the same size shoes.
Oh
my! They sent her a picture of the girlfriend in her shoes.
Hey, bitch, I found your shoes.
But anyway, she ended up getting her shoes back because dude wanted her to take down the video, but she ain't take the video down. But she got her shoes back. You wanted to take down a video,
but you stole shoes out my house
to get to your girlfriend?
We was trying to gaslight her, talking about I didn't steal those shoes. Like I don't know how I got them.
So we was just talking about it. Now your girlfriend got them, but you ain't steal them,
and they disappeared from my house the same day that you left.
And your number not in my phone, and we unmatched. Boy, you must have got boo boo.
But yeah,
I'm gonna have to, like you said, I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna stand on that street every day until I bump into you again, so my fist can bump into your face a good 10 times.
Boy, I'm gonna put an APB out on you.
That's crazy.
Y'all go on TikTok, just TikTok the Tabby Swiper. Okay.
The Tabby Swiper.
He stole her tabbies.
They gave this man a villain name. A petty villain.
Tabby Swiper.
Swiper, no swiping. Like,
oh my god.
Oh
man. See, that's
what you mean I stole your shoes? I don't even know how I got them. Like,
that is, yeah.
This is why you don't invite people back to your house to hook up.
Let me say, like, okay.
This is why I don't understand why men invite women back to their house, because they get robbed all the time.
I'm gonna rob you. If you invite me to your house, I'm gonna rob you.
And that's why we do it. That's why we do it in the car.
Niggas to come rob you now too. Like,
it's all set up.
I know where you live. Somebody gonna break into your house every week until you learn your lesson.
I'm just gonna go in there and case a joint. Like, okay, yeah.
Well, man, that's when sex becomes too expensive. I can't be buying hotel rooms every night.
That's why you need to be a little more discerning. Like, you shouldn't be out here trying to hook up every weekend anyway. That's not safe.
Now, we're not finna.
That's the way of the world.
That's not safe.
Because
I'm not shaming. That is not safe, health wise, or like.
What condoms is for? And testing.
Not 100%. And that testing is an after the fact. It's not safe.
You can still get results within the 7 days.
You do, but at that point, you're 7 days down. Who knows what you've done in between the 7 days?
I mean,
like,
I can get that part.
I mean, even if you break it up in 3-day increments, that's still
I'm just
time
saying,
to get tested.
Be safe, because that's not safe.
Wrap that junk up.
Get yourself some hotel points rewards.
Sign up for rewards every time you stay. Catch a deal. Expedia.
Maybe at that point, you might need to.
All I'm saying is, I'm fucking in the car because I ain't got time. And I don't trust you to be in my house.
Because if you get caught by a cop, now you've possibly about to catch an indecent exposure charge.
I've done that.
Except I just saw a video on Twitter of a cop
small conversation of that last week.
A cop got caught in the car. That's assault.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that today. That was hilarious.
It's like going viral right now.
Broad daylight. I'm gonna just take
he walked up on Shorty in broad daylight.
Send it
prostitution
to
pussy.
But yeah, no. I just be
wild.
safe is what I'm saying. And you and them goddamn macarons.
Shut up. I ain't had them for 2 days.
What about you, Lala, before you got hooked up with?
Well, I've always
Hollywood.
like hated dating apps because I feel like I don't do them right.
What you mean?
So you were like out in the street person, like, hey, I'm gonna go to a bar, I'm gonna go to these events.
No, I don't like bars.
That way, or
I don't like going out.
How do you do it wrong?
Right? How are you doing it wrong?
I only meet men at taco trucks. Like,
well, first of all, I'm one of those people who will write the very, very long introduction paragraphs. Like, it's an essay, reading to myself. If you can't bother to read this, you don't deserve to talk to me anyway. And then when they message me, I'm like, yo, I don't like small talk.
let me interrupt you real quick. So that big ass paragraph you writing, we don't read that shit.
Yeah, we know.
I know.
We only read it. We go back to it after you like us back, and then we'll
I got a
read
hidden
it.
code written into the paragraph, and if you messaged me with that hidden code, I will reply.
Oh, you know what, nigga, you doing it right.
That sounds like you was doing it correct. Like,
niggas ain't trying to do no national treasure trying.
It is though. You say the passcode, I will answer your DM. If you don't, then I don't really give a fuck about you either. Like,
you didn't read.
I need that. Send me that.
Please, just don't waste my time. That's how I feel about it. And then it's like, I once matched with a guy, and it was during COVID, and this is very, very important because he started to shame me because I didn't want to meet up with him because I said it was lockdown. I'm like, we're in lockdown. I don't want to meet up with you.
He don't care about your life.
He was like, I haven't seen another human in months. How's that my problem?
He was about to jump off. It's good.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Sounds dangerous in many different ways.
Real unstable behavior. Absolutely.
Yeah. Not safe.
And Pinky, I saw you flip me off. Or was I incorrect?
Yes, because
girl, you send 5-page paragraphs for everything.
No, I don't. Don't do me that way.
Wow.
And y'all, the group chat don't count. The group chat doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
The group chat does not count because all of y'all that are in the group chat have been in here almost 10 years. Y'all don't count. I will bare my soul to y'all. I don't bare my soul to these niggas on the internet because oh, that's so cute. I should take a picture. Sorry, my cat. I looked over. My cat was in a box. ADHD brain, y'all. I'm sorry. But so on my profiles when I had them, I would put like just enough information to be like, this is me, like this is what I like to do. Hit me up if you like to do this. No man with like kids, whatever. Like bare minimum, just enough to give you something to kind of talk to me about if you want to. Because the thing about me is I'm really, really good at making people feel like they're getting to know me and actually getting to know me when all I am doing is regurgitating information that is I find very surface level.
Yes.
You know that. You've seen it happen. Real good at making people think they know me. They don't know shit about me.
And don't know.
It's like I don't put myself out there for real. Like, because a lot of time I don't be like, y'all don't take this serious. So why am I taking it serious? Like, and because I have this, I know that like I just feel like online dating platforms, people are doing the exact same thing that I'm doing. And I fully admit, I'm like, is it right? No. Is it something that is how I operate on these? Yes. But it's like we're all doing the same thing. We're not making actual connections. So what is the point?
Maybe are you guys looking at the simple hookup type of dating apps, or the ones
I left the hookup apps a long time ago.
The more direct approach, like hey, like Christian Mingle and the shit you actually put down money
That's
for.
Full of hypocritical.
From what I've heard, those aren't really that good because what they do is you pay for it, and they essentially will regurgitate your likes to keep you like paying. So they make it seem like you have all these new profiles liking you, but it's really the same regurgitated profiles you already had that you already disliked. And from what I heard, they just as much hoeing as everybody else, which is the crazy part. Like I've never been on Tinder, I've never been on Plenty of Fish, and I've never been on like OkCupid because from my understanding, those are the hey, I'm just trying to sleep with you apps. Okay, so like it's not like we don't have it separated. So like if that's all you're trying to do, just get on them Jones with the people.
Right.
I've never heard of Plenty of Fish. That's crazy.
You haven't?
Yeah,
the OG,
really?
like
I knew this girl
online dating apps.
Who Chronic BV has sex with him in my house.
BV?
Yeah.
Yeah, she loved Plenty of Fish because she was catching them all. When Jesus
all the fish
and fed the men's that hurt.
She said, "I'll feed you for a lifetime. You don't need to learn."
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
I mean, back in the day, for me, it wasn't dating apps. It was like, oh, I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna get at you on MySpace. Or Facebook.
Put you up in my top 8.
Planet, Mahente.
I do not know that one.
Really?
It's literally the Spanish fucking Black Planet.
Oh,
that's all it is.
It's a mami.
Or High Five, I think that was called. I think it was called High Five. I don't remember, but I never got into dating apps. I've never really needed to.
Yeah, I don't really like them. I feel like I've had way better luck meeting people just online than on dating apps.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
yeah.
It's like,
women are just as trifling as men now.
It just doesn't work for me.
I don't understand how. So currently, I'm on dating apps now. Me and Ty, we're trying to find other like-minded folks, like-minded females, I should say. And
y'all are one.
Say again.
Y'all are one penis per.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, MFFs. Yeah. So yeah, we try to find like a third person that has both of our interests aligned.
Oh, I might have
there is no really an app for that.
It is.
I thought you had a third.
It's called.
Yeah, we do, but when we were going through the process, it was like, hey, trying to find. It was like, it's hard as hell. But it was more of like, trying all the apps and making sure that, hey, this is what the situation is, and you gotta read the bio, bitch. You can't like me and not read my bio. She'd be like, oh, I get hit up. Hey, how you doing? Like, hey, first thing, did you read my bio? Oh, I didn't read it. I see. I ain't into that. I'm like, bitch, you gotta fucking read.
Right. Here, that is the key thing here. People don't read.
people don't read. But the thing is, I was like, all right, if I don't read, if you like it, we connect, then I have to go back and read everything just to make sure. Because I'm just like, no, just swipe. If you have a pretty face, I'm swiping.
No.
It ain't working.
I love reading bios just because sometimes you can find the douches easier.
Yes, you can.
Absolutely.
Probably.
I don't even have to have a conversation with you to find out that you're a horrible human. Okay.
Perfection. This one guy was like, swipe left if you feel like as a woman with a husband you need a job. And I was just like,
huh? What does that even mean?
What does that mean?
He's trying to find the one, I guess.
Is he trying to be a kept man? Like, is that?
I was confused. I was like, do you mean you want a woman who wants to be a housewife? Are you saying you don't want an independent woman? Are you saying, like, where are we going with this?
And it sounds like he wants to be a housewife.
I need the submissive type of woman, like here.
Or the ones that don't like black girls and they give.
If you have low self-esteem, please like me.
Right. No, I hate the ones that like, and this is a very specific pet peeve.
I don't like weaves. I don't like braids.
Yes,
I don't like loud women. I didn't say you don't like black girls.
This is not like black girls. Those are people's preferences. You can't hate on people's preferences, y'all. They're looking for what they're looking for.
So I'm just saying how reading a bio will save you the trouble of dealing with.
Sometimes I don't even make it to the bio. I'm looking purely at the pictures, and this is like a huge this probably sounds bad what I'm about to say, but I'm being 100% honest with you. If you are a man of color, or if you're black, or if you're like just a person of color, and I look at your pictures, and if you have 6 of them, and 4 of them are with a bunch of white people, I am not swiping right.
Next.
Can't trust it.
No,
absolutely not.
You can't.
Not at all. I don't trust you because I don't think you respect yourself.
Or an ugly profile picture. I can't stand that.
And men, I was thinking about starting a business specifically for men and men only, right?
They just don't know how to take pictures.
I help you build your profile. I help you figure out what your angle is. I help you figure out how to actually have an actual conversation with an actual human being. Because for whatever reason,
oh girl, you want to be a publicist? That's what that is.
Right now, like what's his name?
Like the average Joe, so they can afford it.
I feel like there's a show about that called Average Joe.
I'm sure there is.
They need that help.
Will Smith, the movie with Will
Hitch?
Smith?
Yes.
Hitch.
You want to be Hitch.
Absolutely.
But just low scale.
Yeah.
Speaking of fucking Hitch,
I'm serious. I think there's a show called Average Joe that does exactly that.
Fire on Netflix.
Or there was a show that did that. I don't know.
Let me tell y'all this real quick. This is fresh on my mind since you said Hitch. So this is an app called Tommy, right?
Tommy?
TIAMI. Tammy.
Oh,
so it's
that's the lesbian one, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an LGBTQ ish. So I'm on there because folks be bi, and I had someone like me on there. It was a girl. I was like, hey, of course, hey, did you read my bio? But the first thing she said, hey, let's fuck. And I'm like,
no,
that's bold.
Big red flag.
Even for me, I was like, no, thank you, not into that. And then instantly she said, fuck you, you Will Smith lookalike, and blocked me. And I had to laugh at that because that was fucking hilarious.
That's not you, Will Smith lookalike.
And I was like, know what? Is that exactly what men do? Like asshole men do?
Yes.
Like when they get like fucking declined, they just fucking dog you out. Like, bitch, a second ago you just wanted to fuck me, and now I'm just a broke ass Will Smith. I don't understand.
2 seconds ago, I was
so confused.
Right.
2 seconds ago,
what changed?
Wow.
First
I
time.
was like,
funny.
is this 2023? This is what we dealing with now?
Yes, this is what the people are doing. Which
This
is
is some bullshit.
yeah.
And that and folks who have spoil me and they fucking bio like, bitch, no one's spoiling you. What is this?
And like,
I don't have it in my bio. But let me be clear.
At the end, hashtag spoil me.
You will be spoiling me.
I was gonna say, after having been in broke ass relationships, bitch, I'm ready to be spoiled.
And after spoiling, if you think
maybe I should put that in my bio, spoil me.
Like,
spoil
can
me.
I pay my dues? Like,
been here, done that. I'm not even. I'm not asking you to make more money than me, but I'm asking you to be on the same level as me. Match me, ho. Like, meet me where I'm at.
Child, I'm having traumatic flashbacks.
Dead ass. Like
this is the year of the feminism movement.
Which is, again,
y'all
this is
asking
also
for
why I'm
what y'all want.
not being bothered by people. Because if you're not going to be what I need you to be, I don't want to be bothered with you. But you're not going to take the hint because you're going to be offended that I said I don't want to be bothered with you.
And guess you just going to have to be offended. I don't go. Yeah.
Can we just get along?
No, we cannot.
No, we cannot.
No, we cannot. Because low key. I mean, the ladies kind of just following what the
men playbook.
Yeah,
women are the new niggas. I'm telling you, y'all are ruthless.
Like, oh, what's going on
out here in these streets?
Did Law and I just disappear for anybody else?
No, you froze though.
Yeah, for a second, but weird. Y'all both here.
Okay. I just
I don't like it. I don't think that is attractive at all. But
it's nice.
Clearly, it is. It's working. And I'm gonna blame social media and IG models.
Like dog each other, and it's like, why y'all gotta be out here to be mean?
Pound Town City Girl bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm blaming all that. I got y'all all fucked up in their heads, and that's why on my dating profiles, I don't talk to anyone younger than 30. Like if you 30, you're 29, I'm not talking to you. You gotta be 30 or older. Filter me the fuck out. I don't need to deal with that young bullshit.
So let's talk about what's the worst match you've ever made.
The worst match my ex.
He said my ex.
Right.
The trauma.
Some things you wish you could take back.
No, yeah.
No, I thought about for a second.
I actually in real life I don't claim him as my ex. Like when people ask me when was my last relationship, I say 2.5 to 3 years ago.
Valid.
I skip over a whole nigga.
Yeah. No, literally. So like my ex was regrettable, but he was. I didn't meet him on an app. I did meet him online, but I didn't meet him on an app. But like thinking back to thinking back to my worst match ever, freshman year of college.
Ooh.
I didn't know you at the time, so you never. I don't think you've ever heard this story, because Boog and I met in college. I was freshman year of college, first like fresh out on Tinder, didn't know what Tinder like really was about at the time, like 18, fresh out, ouchie, and I matched with this guy. First and foremost, his parents dropped him off at campus. That was red flag number one. He was like 18, but his parents dropped him off. He didn't go to the school. He didn't go to that school. He was a local from the area. Oh, yeah. So the parents dropped him off.
I'm sorry.
That bus, buddy.
His parents dropped him off at the college to just be at the college?
Yes. So
what?
That was red flag number one. He then went. The school was doing a free movie night that night, so we went to go see the free movie night, which was fine because that was what I invited him for. I was like, "Come watch this movie with me," and like,
oh my god, you invited him, and his mom and dad dropped him off for your date. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead. In my brain, this just don't make too much sense. This is crazy shit.
Okay, so that was red flag like number one. Like I said, then we go see the movie goes fine, whatever, we're hanging out, he buys himself some food while we're like afterwards, we have dinner, and then he comes back to my dorm with me and we're just hanging out, just chilling, because at this point I was like, I'm not attracted to you at all, like, but your parents dropped you off, and this was before Uber and Lyft were a thing. So I can't like.
You gotta stay.
Yeah.
Until time exhausts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I tried to be gracious and allowed him to stay in, because he had to stay overnight. So he slept in my bed for a little bit, but he was so wrap around clingy, treated me like a body pillow. So I put him out and I put him down on the floor with my zebra print striped beanbag, and let him have that and gave him a blanket. In the morning, I was like, so when's your ride getting here? Like, it's time for you to go. Before they arrived to come pick him up, he was like, have you ever heard of ska music? I was
no, get in your parents' car now, little boy.
So that was my worst match.
That's pretty bad.
Ska.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
And like,
I had never matched with anyone I wasn't already attracted to, so I guess
his pictures were really good. He looked really cute. I was like, oh, he's adorable. And then he got here, and it was just downhill from there. Like,
you can't get far on adorable. Adorable won't get you where you
need to be. And like I said, I was 18. I was fresh on the apps. Didn't really know, and like I was like, is this what is ahead of me?
That's low key, yeah.
So, it was hard to talk to girls without cell phones. If the chick didn't have a cell phone, I'm like, I can't even talk to you.
Because you had a lot.
How I'm gonna fucking
get on a party
I'm
line.
older, so it was like, damn.
You gotta get on the party line.
Usually, like, hey, meet me at movie theaters 9 p.m. for show, and like you're not here, and I'm waiting for you, and I can't call you because
you ain't got a cell phone.
Have no fucking cell phone.
What did people used to do? Could you imagine?
You just had to be on time for shit.
Yeah,
you had to have a pager, or you had to use the payphone to send a message. But you literally had to be on time for shit.
But now
you had to arrange for a
don't
ride.
Don't let it be that you missed your bus too. Your bus is coming.
Because then you gotta hope they don't leave thinking you slipped them up.
Right, because you can't call them and tell them I missed my bus. And if you in an area that doesn't have regular transportation, like
baby,
where we grew up,
there was no Uber.
I was gonna say, like where we grew up, you can count on a bus. Like there's gonna be a public bus every 15 minutes. You can count on that. But when we went to Salisbury, out in the middle of nowhere. It wasn't even no taxis for real, dog. Like
we would be walking from one housing development to the next,
like, walking miles in a night.
Yeah.
Like there was, if you didn't have a friend with a car, there was no public transportation. Your public transportation was your legs.
It was last year when they got the drunk vans. Remember?
Yeah.
That was like our last year there, and I was just like, dang, this is actually so much. They show up at different spots.
And it would take you, but you even then, if the van was full, they wasn't stopping. You had to wait, and they weren't. They didn't always come back to the same spot. So little kids was trying to track them where they was going. Like you was like, I wonder if I can get over there before they do.
I'm glad we're not in that phase of life anymore.
I'm honestly, me too, but I low key miss it.
Well, you kind of are. If she asked you $40 for her phone bill, I guess you. But red flag. It's a flag.
You said $40 for her phone bill.
Mm-hmm. No, don't fall for it.
We talk about on the first meetup,
or just to call her.
Well, just in general. Like if we just met and you asked me for money, it's a
that's a huge red flag. That's a no go.
Yeah. That's not how that's supposed to go.
No.
I don't think I've.
But these new hoes think it's the way to go.
They
like,
just
bitch, you gotta pay to play. Like, no, this ain't fucking blackjack. I'm good.
Yeah. I don't disagree, but I think a lot of times the women who like really want that don't actually have it because of how bad they want it.
Yeah,
like when you aren't stressing niggas out, talking about something, you got to pay this, you got to pay that, blah, blah, blah. They're more likely, especially if you're a good girlfriend, a good friend, and very supportive, they'll just
If they're a good man, they will. But
yeah, like they'll just offer, and at that point, you reciprocate and you spoil them back. Even if you don't have the money, you do other things for them.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say, Lo?
That's not my experience.
That's what I'm saying. Like they have to be. You can't just.
No, it's like if you don't ask for shit, they think I ain't gotta do shit for her. I ain't gotta give her shit. I don't.
That's why she said. That's why she said, "Good man."
Like
not the crusty crabs.
You just be like sitting there like
the crusty crabs.
No, seriously, the Eugene crabs.
No, but no, it's not even that they're bad men though. Like, but it's like if you see like with their last person they dated, they were always buying him, but that was a requirement in that relationship. And then they're dating you and they appreciate that it's not a requirement, but it's like you still have the ability and you should still buy stuff for me. I'm not requiring.
I need tribute.
I was like, you don't even want to be with somebody like that though, because at that point they're not they're not looking at what. But it's like they're only doing
it because that's what is
required.
You're only buying the stuff for the girlfriends constantly because the girlfriends are constantly asking. Right. And then with the girlfriends that don't ask, we get overlooked.
Right. Like all four closed mouths don't get fed, but I feel like there's a time and a place and an understanding for everything. If you are if you're starting a new relationship and or you're even just talking to somebody, asking them to pay for something or asking them to buy you something, that's kind of tacky to me. But if y'all are in it for a little bit, y'all been seeing each other for a couple months, it's exclusive, y'all are starting to have some feelings, you should be buying me some stuff. Not a whole lot of stuff, but buy me something, and without me having to ask for something.
But honestly, at the end of the day, I don't say anything about the girls who ask for money on the first date because there are niggas who will give up money.
There are.
So it's like
those people should date each other.
They should. The only way they're gonna find each other is if she asks.
Correct. So that's why for the girls who do put it in their
fuck nigga meets fuck woman.
Gonna pay it, he gonna be like, oh, that's nice.
No, because then they're gonna complain about it and they're gonna blame the next woman. Yeah, women just ask for this.
Yeah, that I hate.
Paid it though.
That's what she wanted.
You paid it though. Why are you mad at her for asking? You kept paying it.
You did. What kills me is when they'll be like, "Oh, why are you asking for money?"
Zach, your what's name went out.
Oh, she just went all the way out.
Yeah.
It hates me tonight. I don't know what's going on.
In the middle of the sentence.
I'm sorry. Right. I was trying to say if you're like, why are you getting mad at somebody who's making it blatantly apparent what they're about in their bio? Like, oh, she.
That's it. Oh, she went out. Never mind.
Hey, bro.
Oh no, she got the O.
She got
the O face.
And it don't even look like a good O face. Okay, you're back.
Let it go. It's okay.
The worst part about it is I watch my screen go like this, so it's like it's yeeting me out of it at the same time, and I'm like,
that's kind of fire, but it's disrespectful. Yeah. I dig what you're saying though, and I think it's accurate. Like because you're actually taking the time to be honest, and people see it and they're like, oh, I really like how honest you are, but then they don't like what you're honest about, and it's like you're gonna have to pick a struggle.
You are, because I'm being honest and upfront with you. So either honor that or move along.
Yeah,
because somebody will. If you won't, somebody will.
What you won't do, it's another two, at least, right behind you.
Hopefully.
Miss one bus, another one coming.
I'm not ugly. There's always at least another two. I'm not gonna say hopefully.
Not hard.
Yeah, it's really not hard. And this is with no effort. Don't have me actually put in effort, sir. No, we're not doing that.
I don't know why I'm really distracted by.
I guess in totality, stay off of dating websites because there ain't nothing there for you. There ain't nothing there for you. Hop in a Facebook group. You know go touch some grass, see some people outside.
They started off so pure.
It did.
We corrupted it, and now we complain about it.
Yep. In conclusion, it's trash. Don't pay.
But it doesn't have to be.
Maybe
I got height fished.
You got what?
Fished. How you get height
fished? Nigga wore heels in his picture. The fuck?
Right? Was he standing on a box? What's happening?
He was a height that he was not. He stood around friends that were shorter than him. You know? And the crazy thing is that I never asked him how tall he was, but
he just volunteered.
He kept volunteering.
He volunteered a lie.
Wow.
Yes.
How far off was he from the height he volunteered?
Too damn much.
Ooh, that looks like
Clearly.
That sounds like it's more than 2 inches.
He was 6 foot.
And that's also a mandatory in a lot of bios I see. If he's not 6 foot or above,
he said he was 6 foot,
keep it moving.
He was like, okay, I'm not really exactly at 6 foot. He was like, you know, like 6'10", 6'11". You know, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. You know, I'm like, he was like, oh, do you have a problem with short guys? I'm like, no, but that's not short, but it's fine or whatever. I really did not care. Like, so like we were supposed to meet up at a bar, and I get to the bar and I see him sitting at the bar stool, like at
his
the
legs are swinging.
Bar, with his legs swinging. And he hopped up to come down right here. Like right here.
La, you're like 5'4".
I'm 5'5" and a half.
Oh my God, you're tiny.
She is. So for him to be
right, ooh. I mean, when she said he went like this to get off,
I mean,
like a hop down.
I've seen people get off their bar stool and be the same height that they were, like standing up same height that they were on the bar stool. And that's bad enough.
I didn't say anything about it. Like, I didn't say anything about it. I wasn't going to mention it at all.
You would just turn around and just walk out the bar.
I would have let him we would have made eye contact, and he would have seen me, and I would have turned around and left. Because you're a liar, sir. You are a liar.
It's all about the lie. Because I
wanted to see, you know, I wanted to see what it was going to be about. I wanted to see it through. So
you lied up front.
So, not to mention, I went to the wrong bar first entirely. So I was a little upset about me being late. I made him wait. I came in. I was, you know, whatever. Needless to say, I do this thing when I'm out on dates with people where, like, I casually finesse that I need to see your ID. I got to card you. Because it's not like I'm trying to look at your information, but I want to make sure the information that you told me is correct. I just want to look at your birthday and your name.
You are doing it right. You are doing it right.
So
this is how she ended up with a good man. She did it right.
When I give him back his ID, because I honestly didn't believe his name was his real name, because it was like one of those where the first letter and the last letter of the first two names is the same. And I thought he was lying. Because it matched too well, sound like a comic book or something. So,
like my first and last name have good alliteration.
Well, yeah, but like he was really into wrestling, so I thought it was like a wrestling persona. So, anyway, so he's like, "Oh, you just wanted to check my height, didn't you?" And I was like,
"No."
I want to make sure you wanted to axe murder.
And then he just starts arguing with me about why he had to lie to me about his height. I'm like, I never said anything. He's like, you want to check my ID? You want to see how tall I really am?
Clearly he's insecure.
And I'm like,
you ain't got to lie, Craig.
You ain't got to lie.
He called me a heightist.
He made up a word.
And that's when I was done. And then I was like, since he can make up words, I can make up words.
Folks come up with that.
He called me a heightist. So I called him a
son of a bitch.
So.
I mean,
they say short
and
people
even
are
through all that,
closer
I
to
did
hell.
try to give him a second date. It just didn't work out.
You
went on a second date with him after he argued with you about why he had to lie to you?
I just thought maybe he was just like really insecure about it, like, you know.
So why would you give somebody who's insecure?
He's trying to be like, maybe he was just we
really it was an invested amount of conversation. Like, you don't know how long it takes me to get from talking to you to actually meeting a person. I don't like meeting people right away, like at all.
Because I don't either. I just no. You lied to me first and foremost.
I see the purity in why you did it. I really do.
I think it's it's a stance that me from 6 years ago could have really respected and probably would have did the same thing. Me now,
I mean, definitely, because I was really this was like right around the time when I had decided I'm exclusively only dating Blerds. I'm not gonna date no regular niggas no more. If you're not a Blerd, I can't fuck with you. Like this was early in those days, so it was. I guess we all ran into those. Those ones that we wish we hadn't. But hey, they exist.
Yeah,
they do. It ain't just for me when I was growing up.
So, y'all convinced me. I might give another Blerd.
It was hard to find Blerd girls.
I am kind of in that space where I am only exclusively dating people in the nerd community, specifically nerds of color. But at the same time, I'm also like me right now. I'm just not really in the market. Like I said, I'm enjoying being seen. I'm enjoying pulling just for the sake of it. But anything else than that, I want.
That was my trouble trying to bring the girls into my world. Like, okay, this is anime, this is gaming, this is like what I do, and then, like they didn't want to give it a shot. I was like, fuck.
I just can't be dating a dude.
This is gonna suck.
All the stuff I like is weird.
Yeah,
right. I don't want you to think that I'm weird because I like the cosplay. I don't want you to think that I'm weird because I be yelling at the TV when shit happen in the anime.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
Or like if we want to go to the movies, we can't decide on some shit because we can't go see the new superhero movie and you want to see Cars.
Right. I don't want to sit through Fast and Furious 11.
Okay, now I will. I do.
I hope so.
And that's why I don't go to the movies with
you.
But
that's not my thing. That's not my thing.
This is why I don't go to the movies with you when you want to go see Fast and Furious, because I don't want to.
I mean, as long as you want to compromise, I can't be mad.
Explain that to a friend, but trying to explain that to your partner is different.
Right.
Well, yeah. But I don't know. Off like a little side thing, I feel like
I didn't require
really help you do better with your dating.
It's fucking nerve. Like no.
Yeah, once I get back in dating, that's fine. I'm not right now. No, like I said, I'm enjoying being seen.
Yeah, that's been your vibe for like the last year.
Yeah. And I wasn't even trying to be perceived up until like 2 months ago. Like I didn't really want to be seen.
I literally watched John Wick for you. What are you talking about?
John Wick is a good he ain't got no room to talk.
John Wick is a really good movie.
There's nothing wrong with watching John Wick.
And I watched it. But would I have watched it if I wasn't dating you? No.
You wouldn't have watched John Wick?
That's crazy, though.
Keanu.
That's crazy.
I have no interest in watching the movie.
Yeah. That's a good
I watched it. It's a good
I'm with you.
It's a great movie.
It was not on my own.
You too?
I watched it.
Zero interest.
I'm gonna be real with you.
What the hell is wrong with y'all?
I didn't want to fight you until just now.
It's like, I haven't watched Kill Bill. It's like
I didn't have any regrets on watching it. It just wasn't up there on my list of stuff to watch.
Put it there.
I got a lot of stuff up there.
Put it there.
There's a lot of stuff that's supposed to have been watched already that ain't been watched. Like that nerd catalog is heavy.
Put it there.
It is. There's other things that if John Wick was on and there was nothing else on that I wanted to watch, sure.
You are being real disrespectful.
But then why would you put it on when you know that anime list is like, bitch?
Because sometimes I don't want to watch.
You need episodes to go.
Anime. There has to be a healthy balance.
I was like, no, that's the thing. I was like, sometimes I'm not interested in watching anime. There are times when I'm not. Like,
come back to Crunchyroll.
Sometimes I don't want to watch anime, so I do be watching other stuff. But like, I fully admit I'm a rom-com like kind of girl. Like,
I love me a good rom-com.
I love
all right, that's it. Next episode we gotta go over must-watch Blerd movies. Because we have to fucking settle this.
What is happening?
Yes, we're gonna have to do this.
Oh,
I'm just saying, I don't want to date nobody who's not gonna sit through a Harry Potter marathon with me.
I'm not. I've seen it already. I'm not.
Look, I'll sit with a Harry Potter, but you damn well better watch John Wick.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a little give and it's gonna be a little take.
Okay, we got on Star Wars Day. We watching it. We got a Star Wars
baby, you got me a Star Wars now.
Yeah, any marathon is thing. Star Wars, Marvel, whatever.
Pixar marathon. I'm with it.
We've been friends for a long time, and you're making a question.
I like The Mandalorian.
That's all right because it's
My
a
dad
great,
tried to make me a
great
Star Wars
series.
kid growing up. It never worked. He did get me
Nah.
into X-Men. I was into X-Men because of my dad, but
I
like
try to
I
get
just got a
Nala
Darth
onto
Vader pop,
Star Wars. It didn't work.
Darth Vader what?
a Funko
Funko
Pop.
Pop.
Oh.
It's on the shelf back there.
Like, oh,
There's Funko Pops back there on that shelf.
Oh,
Yeah.
I actually can see
I
that.
would like a Darth Vader.
Oh, did you paint that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now.
You
Oh,
painted
we had a paint and sip. We had a paint and sip for his birthday.
that?
So I
Aw.
took him out to the woods, and I had the wine and the fruits and shit. And we
Did you
painted
Oh, she made it
together.
romantic.
It was very romantic. It was
Yeah,
very
but then you just took me back to the beginning of the episode talking about some. This is not a horror movie. Sorry.
Look, and I got stuck
we
on in
were
the
only
woods.
2 hours away from civilization.
Why she take him out to the
Not
forest?
even
Like,
that,
she
not
trying to take
even
him out back. Like
Yeah.
we got stuck on you taking him to the woods. We were like, why she taking him to the woods
Make
like
sure
that?
somebody got your location
Yeah,
next
it's real
time. Just in
romantic.
case.
Real romantic. Little cabin.
Somebody check on Chris.
That does sound actually really
He
romantic.
made it out alive. It's all good.
Fine, right?
Ooh.
No, look.
I ain't like the way she said that.
The switch was crazy.
Snap twice if you need help.
Right. Wave a flag, do something.
30 cents now.
Signal us.
Cardi said
Somebody check on Hollywood Sensei. Make sure he all right.
He'd be fine.
Hollywood
Yeah, y'all will see the sensei tomorrow or something. Well, we got one of his podcasts. You got to show up for.
One
There we go.
Anywho's it's.
And yeah, again, and wrapping it all up in the show. Stay off the fucking dating apps because folks is crazy, folks is weird, and they don't give two shits about what you think.
They don't read.
They don't read. Niggas don't read.
Call me.
Go out there,
I
touch
still feel
grass.
like
If you want to meet Blerd
find
things,
one of
go to
those.
Blerd events.
events. Yeah.
Mhm.
Eventbrite
No.
is your friend, kids.
It
That's
is.
right.
Go to
Find your
events
niche.
if you
Find your
wanna
people.
see what you want.
There you go. Be
Go to
open.
these cons.
Be a person.
Yeah,
Like
be
you
a
said,
person.
touch some grass. Get outside. Please. for
Please
love
get
of God,
outside. And put deodorant on. It's still hot. Fall ain't fully here yet. It's still hot.
It's so hot.
I don't think we need to say it, but somehow they don't. Understand.
Sometimes.
Just
you
fucking
need-
do it. Just
Yeah.
bam, bam, bam. Just
Yeah.
one time.
Maybe two.
Anyway.
Carry it on you.
Anyway.
You're going to keep that thing on you. Keep that deodorant on you.
Keep that thing on you.
Anywho's.
Can I
It's
pet
your
the
girl, Pinky.
dog?
I'll say Pinky Senpai. You can find me on most platforms at pinkdreams_senpai or some type of Pink Dreams and Senpai. Look for it. Find me. May or may not accept you.
There you go.
Book in Wonderland.
I was like, do we get your stuff loaded in here?
No, because I didn't have it. That was my fault.
That's okay.
But
It's easy. Book in Wonderland. Instagram.
in Wonderland.
All right,
Right,
you
that worked.
guys. It's your girl Lala So Random. Don't forget to you guys can catch me on all social media platforms at Lala So Random. If the name's not there, neither am I. You guys catch me Tuesdays right here on Bae-Chan After Dark. You guys can catch me on Thursdays on What It Sound Like over on the Blerd Cartel. And you guys can catch me Fridays on the Honey and Cocoa Podcast.
That girl busy. Busy.
Right.
Of course, you can catch me on Twitch and Instagram at the Cardi Experience Thursdays on New Corn Straight No Chaser over in HNIC. And of course, there's Twitter and
Titty Tuesdays.
Titty Tuesdays on Bae-Chan After Dark. So go over there real quick and see some titties.
Also,
what we do.
we
We
have
try to help
an
the
email
people.
address for y'all to like write in to talk to us about stuff.
Oh, do y'all do Q&As? That's so
We're
fun.
trying. We have an email address. We just don't ever
Yeah.
plug it.
We will plug it next week.
Yes, because I can't think of what it is off the top of my head. But like,
Exactly. We'll
Oh
read
my
your
God.
comments and all the other stuff. But
so email us.
yeah,
Take it back to 2007 and email us. Like,
there we go.
I love
Good night.
it. Night.